Hi everybody, I'm Matt with Club Outdoors. I just wanted to bring you a video on a product review today. I have the Trophy Line knee pads. I got the Tether Ultra Lock harness. I got the Ranger22 by Latitude bag here. And I got the Big Bob one stick. Now, just before we start, I want to let everybody know that I'm not sponsored by anybody. I paid for everything out of my own money. So this review is going to be unbiased. Now, let's start off with the knee pads. They're not very expensive. I think they're about $50 or so. And I've used them this season. I got everything at the start of this season here. It's 2024. And thus far, they've been great knee pads. They're mid-range for price-wise, and they're very comfortable, and they do the job. Got no complaints there. So if you're on a budget, I highly recommend these knee pads. Now, as for the Tether Ultra Lock, I've added this Night Eyes bungee strap here, gear strap, sorry. And it's just to hook my one stick up as I'm descending from the tree, so I don't have to drop it. It works great, you know, no complaints. Now, as for this the Tether Ultra Lock, it's got a Amsteel. It's got lots of pockets.
Bridge.
And there's pocket on the right side and a pocket on the left side. Now it's got two little pouches here, right? Little compression pouches. I don't have anything in them right now. And in this front zipper here, I just got my retrieval line. I don't use it to haul up my bow or anything like that. I just use it to retrieve my tether. I got just a Allen key set here just in case. You never know when you need that. But that fits nicely in there too. Then in this one hand pocket, they're supposed to be one-handed, right? I find about 90% of the time it works. The other 10, you kind of got to play with it to get it to actually work for one hand. But like right now, when it's not on me, yeah, one hand works great. But when it's on you, I find it doesn't always work. Now, inside this pocket, I got my my tether. Right, got 40 foot of line here. I have my rock guard safety extender descender. My clip is just like a quick snap here. You just give it a twist and you open it like that. Works great. I put some stealth stripping on there to help silence it a bit. I didn't modify my Rockman at all, or Mad Rock, I mean, sorry. I didn't modify my Mad Rock at all. It's original. It works great. You know, it takes a little bit to get used to when you're descending, but it's pretty smooth when you get the hang of it. It also has that safety guard here. I'm not sure what it's called, but you know, when you got it wrapped around the tree, like so, you put this on the rope like that, and it keeps it in the same spot. It doesn't slip down the tree on you. It works great. I love it. I'm glad I got it. Also in the same pocket, I got my linesman belt. And it has a Rockman on it, the red one. It works great. I made this myself, actually. That's why it's got a big knot on it. Kind of wish my next investment might be a pre-made one, so I don't have this big knot, but right now it serves the purpose. And all that fits nicely right in here. You know, I put it back the same way I use it. I'm going to have my linesman rope out, or my tether out first, And then I might use my linesman belt to help climb the tree with the one stick while I'm setting up. Probably only use it when I first get up there, when I do my first move. But here, I'll show you. See? One hand. Then if you flip this around, it's got the same compression pockets on the other side. Another zipper here too, which I keep just extra gear ties in there. And I usually keep my release in there too. Don't have it on me right now. It's out in the garage. That fits nicely all snug in there. Then in the big zipper pocket, I got a spare tether, right? It's the micro one of AM steel, and I love it, you know what I mean? So if you're hopping branches, cutting through everything, you know, you got that extra tie-off point, you know, instead of using your linesman belt. You know, it works great. Even if you want to just use it to hang yourself and suspend yourself there with your tether instead of your long 40-footer, this works great too, you know what I mean? Less rope, less stuff in the way, works great. Just fold it up, put it back inside. I got a bleat call in there. Fits nicely. Oh, I forgot to mention, inside of it, I don't know if you can see, but there is two inside pockets here, and that's where I keep the bleat call. Got my range finder. I got a headlamp. And I got my bow hoist. It's from HSS, Hunter Safety Systems. And yeah, everything fits nicely in there. And there's tons more room to put other stuff in here. You know, you don't have to worry about room on these things. That way you don't have to carry extra pouches. You don't need to, you know, have your tether bags and all that stuff. It's all in one here. And I got the suspenders. I like to leave my suspenders on. Here, I'll put the Ultra Lock on for you guys. Now it's got the belt inside here. It's pretty neat. It slides back and forth. See? That way you don't have to have the buckle always at the front here, right? So if you're bending over or whatever a lot, you know, climbing one stick, you know, you can turn it over to the side like that, cinching up, and you're good to go. You don't have, you know, nothing in your way there crunching your belly. So, you know, it works great. It's not too heavy at all with all that gear. Like, you can walk miles in the bush with this and have no problems at all. Very nice, very light system. Now, my bag right now is fully loaded. The only thing is I don't have my camera in there because I got it out filming right now for you guys. But it does fit in here, no problem. That I promise you. Now, Ranger22, I've come to really love this bag. I wasn't sure at first if it'd be big enough to hold all my stuff in there, you know, my camera gear, extra clothes, whatever. But it actually turned out that it's perfect. It's not too big. It's not that heavy when you put it on. It's great. So it's got all these molly strips on the front here. Now you can take this little pouch off if you like. That pouch isn't stationary. It's just a couple of clips, one at each side, compression straps at the side. Comes down, and you got these little clips underneath here. Let me try to show you. You got these little clips here that you just push on it and it pops out, right? Look, they both come right out. I love it. No, I run it though. Now, it's got a pocket inside here, right? You can zip it from here or you can zip it from up here. It's the same pocket. It's pretty deep. It's the whole width of it. Now I carry in here some scent, right? Marking tape, you know, going in late at night, you know, early morning, I mean, and you got to find your way back, you know, or you go in the afternoon and you're going to be sitting all night, all till the last shooting hours there. You got to find your way home. You know, this stuff works great. I put it in there. Like I say, see this back pocket? It's all the same pocket, right? It's very nice, very deep. Just put this back. Now, what holds, you can put anything here. You can put a platform here. I don't carry a platform. I have one stick. So it's held on by two compression straps, one at the top, one at the bottom. Just clip, clip, comes off. Now, when you take that off, it's got another zipper here, another zipper up here, more molly strips all here. There's molly strips on each side. There's strips there, strips on this side, right? You can hang anything off this. It's no big deal. You got two pockets here. But I'm going to talk about these compression straps. Now, they got these little Velcro straps on them. And you just put your tag end through there and wrap it up just like so. And it keeps it from dangling around, getting caught on branches, you know, having stuff blowing in the wind when it's sitting up in the tree. You know, you don't want that. On each side, it's got these nice, big, deep pockets. Both sides. The one I hold my rattling sticks. Right? Fits in there great. Holds it in tight. Never lost them yet. Now we'll go back to the pockets. So on the front, it's got two pockets with all these molly strips here. Bottom pocket. You know, I got some hand warmers. I got some little fluid. It's got two pockets here. It's got two pockets here. Got one at the bottom here. It's fairly big. It holds a lot of stuff. You got one up top. Right? They're two separate pockets. You know, so you don't have to worry about stuff getting lost or mixed up. You know, whatever. I got face paint in here. Got a couple other little things here. I got my garbage bag. I just use this garbage bag to cover up my bow because here in Canada, in Ontario, you have to have your bow concealed when it's not legal hunting hours. So I just use a black garbage bag. You know, it folds up nice, not cumbersome or anything. It's got a pocket up top, right? Just this little bit here. I keep my tags and everything in there. You can keep your keys, whatever. You know, and then for you go in the big inside pocket, it's got this flap, right? It's got a flap up top here. I just typically roll it back and unzip it or else it gets caught. As you can see, I got all my stuff in here. So it's got another zipper here, right? And in here I keep a call. That's all I keep in here right now is just a call. I got my buck call here, my grunt call. It just stays in there nice. You can fit lots of stuff in there. It's got a zipper down the center so you can put stuff on both sides, whatever. Now, inside the bag, I'm going to show you everything in here that I got. Now, keep in mind, my camera does fit in here, except I'm using it, so it's not there. I got a pair of gloves. I got my gear strap, so I can hang my bow on it. I can hang my bag. That fits in there nice. I got my camera arm. That fits in there. Got some snacks. I got my deer harness to drag the deer out with. And that's about all I got in there right now. Now in this pocket here, it's got a nice strap on it with a little lock, right? So you can cinch it up nice and tight. And in here I got my flashlight, right, so you can find your deer. And I got a pair of extra gloves. Now, behind that is a bladder bag. You can stick a bladder. I don't run a bladder. There's a hole up through the top here, right? You can stick your hose through. You can run it through these little spots here. There's one on each side. Really thought out bag. I love it. You know, I could fit probably a few more items in here. I just choose not to. That's everything I need. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's just put everything back in the order that I'd be using it. See? Look, there's tons more room. I got my camera fit up here, no problem. You just zipper it back up. Now, I'll flip it around to the back. Obviously, it's got your carrying hook. It's got these two nice big adjustable straps. Okay? Now, it's all season gear. That's what the ASG stands for. All season gear. Now, I haven't ran it in the summertime yet. Like I said, I just got it for this season, so winter. I'm going to test it out in the summertime and let you guys know. But anyways, yeah, you can adjust the straps from up top here, right? And you can adjust it from the bottom, which I set this to where I like it at the start, and then I just cinch it down when it's on my back, right? You just give it a little pull here. Right, cinch it down. Let it up to take it off. It's got these two straps in here, or plates, right? I believe you take it off from the inside. I'm not gonna. Oh, I can take them out and show you. Let me just show you what they look like. So, when you open the bag up, there's two Velcro straps in the back here. And you just pull the bar out. See that? And it's pliable. Like you can bend it to the shape of your back. I haven't had to do that yet. It seems to work just the way it is for me. You need to stick them back in there. Okay. Love this bag. So let's go back to the back again. So it's got these two pads here and one at the bottom here. They seem to be vented, so I find myself not sweating that much. And it's got a belly strap. Now, honestly, I feel it could be a little bit longer for us bigger guys. Like, I'm 240 pounds. So it kind of is a little bit like snug on me, especially when I get all my winter gear on, my thick jacket, my bibs, all that stuff. It does have molly strips on them. There's molly strips here to add stuff, both sides. Now, the one thing I do like about it is when you buckle it, like, it's also removable. You just unvelcro the strap back here, right? And you can pull it out. I'm not going to do that because it might be tricky to put it back. But if you want it off, you can take it off. It's removable. So what I do like about this system is, here, I'm going to put it on my back so I can show you a little better. So as you can see, like I was explaining to you, you just cinch this down. And it's got a chest strap here. You just hook that up, right? You're good to go. Now, see, I don't have my hunting gear on, but it does fit. But right now, it's maxed out. And you can see there's not much room left, right? So it does get tight when you gear up. But what I wanted to show you was, if you do need to cinch it up and you do need to make it smaller, you just grab these two tail ends and you pull forward and it automatically locks. It's great. Then when you want to release it, you just pull these two tabs. See, there's a tab here and a tab here. You just give it a little push. Give it a little push. It's loose again. No problem. Love it. And like I say, it holds the weight well. It disperses it really nice along your back. So it doesn't even feel like you're carrying a backpack, honestly. Now, you know, I'm going to show you my one stick, and then I'm going to put everything back on and show you. Here's my Big Bob one stick. Now, I really enjoy this. I do wish the bottom was collapsible just like the front. The top part here, right? It goes up and down. It just makes it for easier storage. But I do like that it comes with the lift strap. So when you're one sticking, you just leave that up and you can pull it up and release it. It works great. I love it. Saves you having to modify one in there. Now, I added a 3-step aider, which I'll show you. I was debating on getting a 2-step aider, but I decided to go with the 3-step just to get that extra height right off the ground. That's the only time I ever use it. It's just right off the ground. Well, actually, no. You know what? I had to do another modification because I got short legs. So I believe these are 16 inches, the aiders. 16 inches in between. So I had to just, I'll show you here. I had to tie a little knot in there to make it a little bit shorter. So I just recently did that, and I did one climb with it, and I find myself needing that 3rd step. So here it is. Big Bob one stick. Now, so here's where I did the knot. I tied a little loop here. See, I tied a little loop, tied another little loop, and it raised it up a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit less distance than the rest of these. Because I was finding myself, when I was down about 16 inches, that I would have a tough time getting up top here. All my gear on. So now that that's fixed, I find it's great. So I do actually use the 3rd step now. But there's nothing much to it. You know, you just strap this in here like this. The cam cleat works great. Just it is a little noisy, as you can see. So you kind of got to just go as slow as you can. Other than that, this has been a wonderful stick. Pretty durable. I don't mind it. Other than, you know, honestly, I think it could be constructed a little bit stronger. I feel like I bent it somehow. And I don't do anything hard with it. I feel like my last climb, it bent for some reason. I can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it looks like it is on the camera a little lopsided. So I'm not sure if it's because they cut these out to make it a little bit lighter. But now looking at it, it looks like it's bent. So actually, you know what? I'm not too happy with that. These aren't cheap. It should be a little more durable than that. Like I said, I didn't run it over with anything. I keep it always in my bag. All I do is use it to climb the tree. That's it. So I don't know if I can straighten that back out or what, but yeah, it's kind of a piss off. Anyways, so all in all, so I'll just put these all back. So my final review is going to be Ranger Latitude 22, great bag. Well, good. It's a very good investment if you guys are looking for a new bag. I highly recommend it. I'm sure it'll be great for all-season scouting and, you know, carrying water, binoculars, whatever you want in there. Oh, I forgot one thing about it. On the bottom here, there's more compression straps. And these compression straps, that's where I carry my jacket, right? When I walk into the bush. It's the same straps as on the front here. And they're adjustable too. You got the same strapping here to hold the line in. It works great. You can put your sticks there if you want, you know, your climbing sticks. You can put your one stick there if you like. It doesn't matter. But all in all, this is a great bag. I highly recommend it. Again, these knee pads by Latitude Trophy line. Great knee pads for the price. Highly recommend those. And now this is more of a Cadillac. The harness, the saddle, I mean. This saddle is more like a Cadillac. I wouldn't cheap out on a saddle because this is extremely comfortable. It's got on the so for your bridge, it's got adjustment here where you can adjust it higher or lower. Right now I got it about just on the higher side, almost middle, and it's got these little bumps here that helps hold it right in place. That's to adjust your comfortability, and also what you do is you can adjust the length of your bridge as well, right? So like I said, this is very, very light, very extremely comfortable. It also has at the back, it comes down to sit around your butt. So if you're a sitter, you know, you can sit down and it goes right back up, right? You don't have to worry about it staying down, getting caught when you're walking and you know, you're making it hard to walk back and forth. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's got these elastic bands. It comes with 2 replaceable bands, so in case these wear out. But like I said, you just pull it down. Look how much room you got there. You got a good 6 inches of extra space there. Works great, you know? And it's got these 2 little hooks, handles on each side. Right here, there's one. There's one on the opposite side. You just grab a hold of that and pull it down. So this runs about $600. This is all Canadian funds. This runs about $600. If you can afford it, I'd go with that. You wouldn't be disappointed whatsoever. Now, last but not least, the one stick, the Big Bob. You know what? Hopefully they can improve on this, but yeah, it's bent. I don't know what to say. That's just from regular use. So if Big Bob's out there watching, maybe they could send me a new one to try, or if they get an updated one, a new line or something. Because, like I said, I'm about 240 pounds, and I could have sworn I read on it, it's good for 300. So, for us bigger guys, you know, if you're buying this, or if you have one, just be careful. Mine bent. And that's just under regular use. So if Big Bob feels like they want to reach out to me and send me a new one, I'd be happy to accept. But yeah, this is my unbiased opinion on this gear here I have today. As I said, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I paid for everything out of my own money. If you want to see more content or you liked what you see, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments to add, please leave a comment below. Thanks, everybody, and happy hunting.